Instead of stopping it, Taz, could you have gone to, like, be right back or something?
No.
Yeah. Hello again? Okay.
Okay,
awesome,
we
so-
are sorry about that, guys. My internet
decided
very
to die.
briefly dropped there, but all is good and fine again. At present, no one's on the stream, but that's okay because I notified people in the old stream that we had to go somewhere else. Yeah, we're back.
Hello.
Sorry about that, friends and all family. We're back
We did
again.
it, it's fine.
My
Back
internet
again.
is dealing with a lot of things right now, but it's all good. It's fine. I'll cut and edit it together in post. So sorry, I kind of
Fix it in
missed.
post.
I missed Asta's turn there. Can someone just
Asta
briefly
used
fill us in on what happened?
Curse. Asta
Okay.
used curse
Asta
on
used
Nuzleaf.
curse.
It hit. And
Okie doke.
that's more or less it.
Awesome.
It is the Oogie Boogie.
Please continue.
Oops.
Spooky man.
Okay, it is Bronzel's turn.
Right tab. There we go. Alana looks towards Bronzor. This is going quite fast, isn't it? I think it's about time that we slow things down, don't you think, Bronzor? Bronzor gives the same sort of nod again.
Okay, field-wise, that's fine. Right. Bronzor kind of spins around, sending out a surge of psychic energy throughout the field. The more sluggish of people and Pokemon begin to feel invigorated and energized, whilst the more upbeat and excited ones begin to feel slower. Because of how it works, initiative order is now reversed.
Wait, what?
Are you ready to
Yes.
experience the inverse?
Woo! Oh boy.
However, first it is the other Pokemon. So, let's see. We will start with Swalot, who is going to use Swalot uses Amnesia. Swalot kind of sits there for a moment, kind of thinking over something in its mind before giving this face of "Bah?"
Boo.
The Swalot's special defense throw is its 2 stages. That will do. Next up, Electrode is going to roll over to Bronzor and go for a...
Explode.
No. What's his capabilities? Let's see how fast this little boy is.
He's the fastest boy in the West.
Capabilities. Overland 8. Speed! Make it easy. Okay, he rolls into Bronzor and will use Spark. And a 13 is a hit.
Ooh.
Taz,
Uh,
can't hear you.
What?
I don't think Taz said anything.
She did, I can hear her in the next room.
Uh-oh.
So,
Oh, damn.
2d8 plus.
Can you hear me at present?
there we
Yes.
go.
Yes.
All good?
We're
Yeah.
still good, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
neat. All good. Fantastic. So long as the stream is picking me up, that's fine.
Bronzor gets hit for 28 damage. It is rammed with an electrical charge.
Yeah.
Oof, that's a...
Generate,
Damage.
take away 16, 22, no, 12. 12 total.
It's that roll a random Nuzleaf and it would have no actual hitting attacks.
Oh, sorry, is that a physical or special attack?
Physical.
Oh
It's
boy.
physical, yeah, I thought so. Okay.
Just crank his level up so he gets some actual moves. You learned one new move. Well done. That's great.
Congrats.
Okay, Nuzleaf is gonna use Nature Power. And Nature Power here turns into Swift. it's the word swift, which means I have to search through everything that has a swift action. Let's not.
Let's not do that.
There it is. Okay, 2D. Let's see, 15. Okay, Larvesta cannot avoid the huge torrent of yellow stars being flung towards it as it takes 20 damage.
Ooh! Edward in the back is like, ah! Ah!
Oh my goodness.
How do I mark that down? Or do you do that?
Oh, I've got it, Peter. Thank you.
Do I mark down his...
I can do it for you if you want.
Where's his HP
But his
right now?
current hit points would now be 36.
Where do I find that?
On his character sheet, presumably. on
Stats,
the basic info.
HP. Well, it says his HP is 12.
Not that, it's hit points.
Where would that be? Level, EXP, AP, gender height, Type 1, Type 2. I don't see hit points.
Scroll down to the bottom.
Ah! Oh, I see, right. Current hit points, 36.
And I put it.
Fantastic, thank you so much.
Was mine 28? Sorry.
I've set yours for you, but yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. It's in current hit points, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it hadn't updated on my end.
Oh, okay.
That's
It might be because your. Oh, it's probably because your token isn't connected to your character. That's fine. Anyway, now ready to deal with the looming threat of the huge Rayquaza before them. Cole extends a finger dramatically as his cloak flutters a bit in the wind. All right, Gallatin, let's hit him with a rollout, just like we practice. Gallatin begins to roll on spot before charging towards Rayquaza, launching itself at top speed into the huge snake thing, causing it to recoil in pain. Thessaly, following immediately after Cole, kind of copies his pose with the outstretched finger. Celesteela, Meteor Mash! Celesteela winds up its huge metallic fist before launching it like a rocket straight into the Rayquaza itself, who recoils in pain. Okay, thank you. Next on the turn order, because of Trick Room's effect, is Bronzor.
Ooh boy.
Oh yes, the damage from curse applies on its turns. So,
Oh, my God.
sorry.
I did it. I prolonged its death. Okay. Right, let me just open the sheet again.
I love how on the stream you've covered up where Hawk is, Tess.
Have I? No, I haven't. He's right there.
Hey, he's the one who's gone bouncing off to a new dimension.
He's on a... yeah. He's up
He's
on the thing
building.
right
There
here.
we go.
He's on the building.
I can't believe I have to go last now because of that bloody
Woo!
turn reverse.
Wow, 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 wow. Hey,
Wow,
what's Bronzor do?
wow, wow.
Yep. Bronzor, let's go for a confusion.
Woo!
Blink, blink.
Ooh, 15, not
2
bad.
plus target evasion. No, that does not hit, I'm afraid.
I only tapped it twice.
So you did. It does hit. I'm just blind.
Sorry about that. I accidentally double
Yeah,
clicked
15. Yeah, 15 hits. That's fine. But no confusion. Who are you using on?
it. Swallow.
Swallow. Okay. Bronzor spins around in place, its eyes flashing a bright pink, before launching another psychic attack towards Swalot. It's super effective.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Of course, it's got its heightened defense, doesn't it, actually, so it wouldn't take as much damage. Oops. I'm giving it too much health. There we go. Okay, Asta's turn.
Okay. Whereabouts am I on the board? I'm near the Nuzleaf, aren't I?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my screen's not very big, so I can't see where I am. Asta just smiles really creepily, and just pulls out his hand and conjures a small, little white, ghostly little droplet, and he used Will-O-Wisp
Okay, on the Nuzleaf.
on the Nuzleaf.
Yep, okay. Roll it. Yep, that hits.
Awesome.
The small flame slowly grows into a larger ember before kind of just slowly spiraling through the air in a simple helix before spinning around Nuzleaf, who is immediately set ablaze. I don't know what a Nuzleaf sounds like, but you can imagine. Alana's turn. The song will loop any second.
Alana?
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 Alana is lost in her thoughts.
Okay.
Alana's taking her damn time.
Alana's thinking about getting McDonald's after this.
Yo.
I would love to get myself a 6-piece McChicken nugget right now.
Can I get Alana to roll perception? Have a look at the
Yes, of course.
fire in the distance.
Yes, of course. It doesn't take an oracle to see that that tent is clearly on fire.
Uh-oh.
The blaze slowly engulfing the fabric tent. The attendees in a bit of a fluster, attempting to deal with it. Says Sam, currently moving the NPCs around.
My eyes do not deceive me. I see.
I see you.
This will not do.
Cool.
I'm gonna get Alana to move towards the fire to go help
Yep.
them out.
What's her ring?
I believe she has
Oh.
levitate 6.
Ah,
So she's sort of like
who
crossing her
else
legs.
is there? As she floats towards me.
Telekinesis on the other people wouldn't help so much. I'll go for another attack.
Okay.
Yeah, Alana goes to use confusion on Swallow. You might notice we're a confusion family over here.
Yep, that definitely hits. With one final psychic blast, the Swalot, who has endured a lot of assault so far, falls to the floor, its eyes becoming that cute little spirally spinny thing. Swalot has fainted. Oops.
Woo!
Put the, Edward's turn.
Edward, kind of
Yes,
seeing the
good.
swallow faint, just kind of is like, ha ha ha. What is? We're winning. Are we winning? I think we're winning. Okay. Do I use potions on my turn, or do I do it on Larvesta's turn?
It would be on Edward's turn. yeah.
Okay. In that case, Larvesta, Edward, sorry, tries to run towards Larvesta to try and use a potion on him.
What's his overland speed?
Overland is... Where is it? 3. He's not very good.
He is not going to
He
be able
just
to
gets
make
there
it
and
this time.
throws it.
He kind of goes... He tries to make his way around the fighting currently, because he doesn't want to get in between two warring Pokemon, and he's just kind of like,
You could get there in 2 turns.
Okay, he's
Without
gonna try his
getting
best
the
to move
electric
towards
hit.
Larvesta, because he's panicking, because Larvesta's taken 1 hit, and he's worried. He's like, you're going to be alright, you can do this, love, I believe in you. I'll be there in a second, I promise.
With
Technically,
that,
would
it
you be able
is-
to... Could you move Edward and then hold the rest of his turn, move Larvesta over, and then finish Edward's turn after Larvesta?
Yes, if Larvesta is.
I
willing.
would, but I would want Larvesta to be still in range of the Nuzleaf.
Look at how many debuffs that Nuzleaf has.
Yeah,
he's
Nuzleaf's
cursed, he's
cucked.
slowed, he's on fire, he's not having a good time.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Sounds
That'll
like a
end.
Monday, am I right?
That'll end his turn.
Okay. Alright, Larvesta's turn.
Larvesta is gonna go ahead and try to use Ember on the Nuzleaf.
Yep, roll it.
Let's
That's the
give it
little
a roll.
blue drop button.
The blue drop button.
Oh, of course. It's, Pete, could you get the stats for Ember for me, please?
Ember, got it.
Am I okay to roll it now?
Give me the hottest of seconds.
Absolutely.
think the AC is
I like it. Where is it?
Yeah, hit the blue button now.
Okay.
There it is.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there was a syntax error.
An error.
An error.
An error.
Uh-oh.
It is AC2.
An Aurora Borealis.
Larvesta attempts
Aurora
to use
Borealis.
Ember and immediately gets dial-up noises.
Enjoy your new Masingo.
Can I try again?
Yeah, try again.
There you go.
There we go.
Larvesta is secretly a robot.
Larvesta, use Ember. Do 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 do.
Still those
Super
noises.
effective.
How did it go? Was everything okay? Did it hit?
Yes, it's super effective.
Windows
Fantastic.
update.
The
Super
Nuzleaf
effective.
roars out in discomfort. Again, no idea what a Nuzleaf sounds like. It is Hawk's turn.
Haha! Okay.
Cole calls up to Hawk. Hey Hawk! Think you could use your rangery stylery thingamajigger?
It is called a capture styler. I think after all these years, you would have known what it was called.
Yeah, that doodad. Could you use that thing?
No problemo. Although, hang on. Will Hawk notice the people who are like electrocuted
Roll
on
me
the side?
perception.
I was gonna say I would need to roll perception for that. Because honestly, I would love to capture the Pokemon, but there are people in danger.
Uh-oh.
We already jumped up a building without helping the people.
Hawk is slow, but he gets the job done.
I can do this.
Ah,
Uses the
hang on a
dead
minute.
people as a springboard to get up on the...
Oi.
He'd look down and be like, watch them so I don't sprain my ankle, okay?
Rigor mortis is the perfect trampoline.
Let's see. 3, 5, that's 8, 11, it's 11.
Yeah, there are people quite clearly unconscious next to huge
Oh,
smoking
no!
electric cables, with one of the attendants attempting to help.
Cole, I would more than love to do battle with this great, magnificent beast, but I'm afraid there are people in danger. I have to rescue them first.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you do that.
Captain Pip, keep the big guy busy. Right. Hawk.
It's more like a horse.
I love it, Sam. It's great.
Oh fuck! Now I need to figure out like an intelligent situation in order to get these people out
holy
away
hell.
from electricity. Can Hawk go near them? Like, can he grab the people?
You've done your first aid training, right? In real life, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
What do you do when you approach an injured person? What's the little mnemonic you remember?
What's step one, man? You can do this.
Step 1. Fuck. Check to see if there's any danger.
Correct.
Yeah.
Can you see any danger?
Touch
Yeah,
the
I see
live
the
wire
electricity
immediately.
field. That's why I was asking to see if I could hold them without touching the electricity. But I guess
You
I'll
will
need to go-
definitely be touching the electricity.
Okay. Is there any way I could out? Since the electricity is coming from that house, maybe I can break into the building and see if I can turn off the power.
Careful, Josh. I
That's
can
what we're
smell the
talking about.
cogs in your
There we
brain
go.
burning.
Okay. I'm
Flash
on
your
top
blacked
of
out
it.
again.
Can I use perception to look for an entrance?
I'm
Or I could just go
not
through
going to make you roll for that because
Yeah,
you can quite obviously see the door, just not
the
from
door.
this
There's
image.
a door there.
The door is just here.
Can I roll perception on door, please?
Do I see a door?
I will have Hawk move into the building. But is the door next to the electricity?
No, there's enough of a distance to not
Okay.
get yourself snapped.
Right, I'm in the building.
Careful, electricity's super effective offline. Oops.
That's true.
Um,
Wait, that's the wrong soundboard.
Can I find a switch to turn off the power? Or is this like... turn.
Now you can roll me a perception.
Got it.
I assume you're looking for a circuit breaker.
Yes. 13.
Yeah, that is definitely enough. You quickly think about back to your ranger training. If you ever get in trouble and need to turn off electricity, just look for the circuit breaker. You'll often find it hiding behind doors or in little cupboards. Hawk immediately scrambles around the room, checking through various cupboards before finding one in the corner of the room. Opening it up, jackpot, the circuit breaker. Not really having to think about which ones are important right now, he pulls all of them to the off switch. The electricity
There we go,
cutting
all
off.
of them.
Oh no, I killed them. Oh no, that's worse. You go over there.
No, I was thinking of just smashing the circuit breaker.
Oh my
That
god.
was all.
Hawk erupts
That's
into
fine.
flames.
No, that's fine.
No, that's fine. Yes. Hawk gets to the back of the building and does a running jump kick into the circuit breaker. Hiya!
Wait, you
actually
mean
heard that.
after he's turned it all off?
Yes.
No, before he
Yes.
turns it off.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yes.
say. Alright,
Double
everything
make
is
sure.
off and safe, and now I proceed to kick!
Hawk is just all might and is incredible.
Incredible.
With that, it is Cap and Pip's turn. However, Hawk is not around to tell him what to do.
Damn it.
Cap and Pip wanders over to Rayquaza and uses Aqua Jet, if he still has it.
Oh, that's not even super effective.
I think he has Aqua Jet, right?
He
That was really creepy.
doesn't know.
What
He can
does
use-
he have?
Metal Claw?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah, that's okay.
Wait,
Metal Claw works,
has your
okay.
sheet been updated
Alright.
so it's an Empoleon?
Roll the attack.
It's 1d8 plus 8. Jesus, an 8.
The D20 first.
Oh, the D20 first, yeah.
Also, actually, it would be higher than that because he is now a Steel type.
Yes, he is, yeah.
But the D20 first, please.
17.
Yep, that is definitely a hit. Peter, what's damage base 7? If you can remember. It's okay. It's fine, I'll work it out.
Oh, damn, if it was 18, I could have raised his attack power.
Yeah. Damage base 7 is 2d6 plus 10.
2d6 plus 10. Got that.
Wow,
remember
that's
that.
a lot.
2d6 plus 10, right?
Yep.
20.
Awesome.
20. Yeah, Captain Pip launches itself forward, kind of doing a overly dramatic spin through the air before raking Rayquaza with sharpened metallic wings, I guess.
Wings,
yeah,
I
he
guess.
just punches it.
And with that, it is Ghastly's turn.
Okay. Seeing as he's got nobody in front of him anymore except for a fainted Pokemon, Asta looks over at Ghastly and commands him to go to the Nuzlocke instead.
Yep.
If he can reach that far, can someone move my Ghastly?
Yep, that's fine.
Thank you. Ghastly proceeds to do circles around the Nuzlocke and then finally licks his face.
Yeah.
Gross.
Right, roll me lick.
Roll for lick.
Hold on, just finding it.
Blah. That is a hit. Oh, could you hit the
The
orange
melee.
explodey one? Yeah.
2 seconds. Just gotta open it again. There we go. Did that
Thank
load?
you. 16 damage. Yep. This Nuzleaf is not in for a good time. Yeah, Ghastly once again runs its long tongue over Nuzleaf's face, who is already on fire, excessively slow, and cursed. It's not having the best of times. But it prevails. Right, now we roll Nuzleaf's. That's not a button, that's fine. Nuzleaf goes to attack Ghastly, but in a fit of fire and curse raking through its body, it then immediately drops to the floor before able to actually
my
connect
God.
the attack.
Man down.
Man immediately down.
That said, Voltorb is now going to roll over and on La Vesta
Ah!
going to use. Tackle.
No!
Yeah, tackle.
You can do it, Lavesta. You're gonna be fine.
Taz,
Yeah?
you may want to just leave the call and come back again.
Why?
No, I think
Because
that's a miss.
no one can
actually.
hear you. I can hear you in the next room, but you're not showing up on call.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the voice keeps cutting out.
Hold on, let me double check the actual stream itself, because if that's picking me up, then there's no point, it's fine. No, yeah, I'm showing up fine on the stream, so it doesn't quite matter with the,
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
try and like control the volume so like it doesn't end up cutting out if you get too loud.
I mean, I'm... Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
Regardless, the Voltorb misses.
Thank God.
The Rayquaza spins itself through the air before letting out an ear-piercing screech. Let's see. Yep, that definitely hits. 4d10 plus 15. Josh, what is Empoleon's special defense?
His special defense is actually pretty freaking high. It's 17.
Woof.
Okay, in that case, he takes 23 damage.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, Rayquaza lets... Actually, how big is the range? Burst 1. Okay, yeah, so it would hit. Yeah. Okay, and with that... Gallatin! Followed up with a thunder! Gallatin raises its two hands in the sky, its electric pylons on its back sparking, before summoning a huge bolt of electricity that courses through Rayquaza. It's super effective!
Hell yeah.
Celesteela, Meteor Mash, again! Following up, it is Bronzor's turn. Before Bronzor is able to act, however, you watch as four Pokemon jump down from the building nearby.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, there's more. Oh my god, it's this team of seals.
Uh-oh, it's a Walrein and some Spheals.
Correct. Now it's Bronzor's turn.
Can I tell everyone that?
Yes.
I repeat that to everyone, but in Edward's voice.
Oh, jeez.
Or would I have to roll perception on that?
No, it's fine, it's fine. You already know that.
Okay, neat.
Actually, Pokemon Education.
Pokemon Education. Okay.
Use them brains.
I'm using my big boy brain power. Lost all my info. Where did it go? Skills. I'm in the wrong place. What am I looking at?
Pokemon Education under skills.
Where'd my rolly do go? Oh, there we go. Never mind. Pokemon Education. Boop.
Yeah, it's definitely enough.
14.
Then you know that Walrein is a water and ice type, as is its little one's Spheals. And yeah, you can yell that out to the team.
Edward kind of sees them and freaks out even more because his anxiety is really getting at him right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid we have very strong water ice types on our hands. We need to be really careful, and I mean careful. That Walrein will not fuck around.
Language!
Sorry, I'm just very stressed right now.
There are children at this establishment.
I don't care about the children. My love Vesta is hurting.
Oh no, it's still Bronzor's turn actually. What's Bronzor doing?
That is a good question. What is Bronzor doing?
Blink, blink.
Let's have... don't think I've really I don't have any AoE moves, that's my problem.
He's only baby.
Let's go for a hypnosis against Walrein.
Walrein.
Okay, roll it.
Good. Range is 4, so I'm going to get a bit closer.
No, he
That's
doesn't
probably
promise
alright.
res.
If you go into the
6
map
plus target
settings,
evasion.
you can
Yeah, that
change how
hits.
dark the lines are on the grid.
Yeah, it's fine. That hits.
Hey.
The Walrein falls asleep. Sleepy baby. Sleepy time. Me too. I can't. I hate that it puts the little, like, dots above the head, like, right on the spinning button. It's like, what if I want to spin? It's like, do you want to change his health? I'm like, no,
Oh yeah, I
no,
hate
do
that.
not. It is Asta's turn.
Okay. Asta still having a sort of. Oh, actually, I have a question. Can I use a potion and do an action at the same turn?
New.
Okay,
Potion is an action.
that's fine. So,
Also,
Ast-
potions only work on Pokemon.
okay, that's fine. We heal ourselves with rest, then I'm assuming it's a short rest or long rest or whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine with me then. I'll just leave it. Asta still has the whitey blue kind of little cursed droplet in his hand. His eyes glow blue again. He casts a Will-O-Wisp on the electrode in front of him.
Okie dokie, roll it.
Just a
Ooh, new. That is not enough.
oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Seemingly a bit distracted by the electrode looming towards him, Asta's concentration is lost for a moment as the spark completely fizzles out.
That's not hard. His attention span is like
And with that, it is Alana's turn.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Now Alana's here, there's not much that she can do to the fire.
Tell it off. Bad fire.
Give it a stern talking to in psychic language.
I'm quite cross with your performance, Fire. You should cease to exist.
Is there persuasion in this? I forget what it's called.
It's not gonna actually persuade the fire.
Yeah, what is it called anyway? That'd be command, wouldn't it, in this case? Stop it! No,
Yeah, I don't
what you can do-
have any water.
I am messing with you.
You know what? If we had Hawk over this side, we can use the capture star on the Walrein and put out the fire, or just put Empoleon. Dang. Yeah, the Walrein's angry as well. Dang. I'm guessing there's going to be like no way I can like speak to the Pokemon and get it to help me if they're under the effect of like the angry thing, right?
They are enraged currently, so yeah, you won't get much. You can try.
Yeah, I'd have to calm them down.
That would be a charm roll.
My
Unless
charm
you
is-
have anything else that lets you do something else.
Nope. Oh wait, maybe. Skills? No. Edge features.
Be an edge or feature. Kind of thing.
Take it. No, I didn't get it. Okay. I've got the move telekinesis.
I have no idea with this.
I can lift the target, and they're slowed and lose all movement capabilities, but I can't like move them, can I?
I don't think you could move fire like that. No.
No, not the fire. The boy standing in front of the fire, who's just like on his
Oh.
iPhone.
That'll just move him up. Don't worry, he's
Just
not
like
actually.
hold them
He's
near.
not actually in danger. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna speak to the woman.
Can you roll me perception real quick, by the way?
Yeah, sure. Oh, my mic's cut out. I'm maybe back.
We can still hear you, Pete.
Nice. I can't hear you very well though.
Um,
That's on my end.
you look slightly further on. Maybe you can't deal with the fire, but you could probably deal with that boulder that's currently resting atop that man over there.
Yeah, I can do that.
Whoa. You mean
I can't actually see
This
that 'cause I
guy?
can't move the turn order list, and it's currently over exactly where Alana is, but I can't move it because I'm
I
an
don't know what the
iPad.
range of.
No, me
telekinesis
neither. I
I'm
can only
just
just
out of
barely see that
range.
rock that's on the
Oh.
person.
Yeah, it's really annoying, isn't it?
I'm a good artist.
I think it's great. I love it.
Does it even define a range? Let me have a look.
I have no idea.
No, we were saying we love the map, we just can't see it because the turn order is in the way.
Yeah, I need to get a bit closer. I can't get there yet.
I can't
Okay.
move it.
I'm just going to use a confusion against one of the spheres.
Okay, go for it. That's a hit, yes. Bonk. Yep, this field is racked with a blast of psychic pain. Okay, with that, it is, assuming Edward's not. Is Edward doing something? This turn?
Yeah, he wanted to use a potion on Lavesta because he's kind of freaking out now because obviously there's feels and a wall rain on the thing, and Lavesta as a fire type will not be able to deal with them. So is it possible to kind of get them to meet in the middle, or can Edward make it to his Lavesta?
Edward can make it, yeah.
Awesome. He runs down to his Lavesta and kind of drops to his knees in front of it and kind of fusses him and is like, "You're okay, you're okay, you're okay." And then uses a potion on
Yep.
him.
That's 30 HP, isn't it? I think.
I believe so.
Right.
I don't think I wrote it down.
Regardless, he's only taken 20, so. doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
so
You have the medic edge, I believe, so you don't lose a turn from using a potion, correct?
I believe so,
Question mark.
yes. I believe that is correct. Let me double check that. Medicine training. When you use restorative items on
Yep, that's the
others, they do not forfeit their next turn.
That's the one.
Does that
Okay, with
also
that,
work
it
on
is-
me?
Yes, that would
Okay.
work here.
Neat.
It's Larvesta's turn.
Okay. Now that he's okay, I think Lavesta would go to maybe try to use Leech Life on the
Yep.
big
Electrode.
Bally McGee behind him. And let's see. Leech Life, Leech Life. Which one would I hit? Yellow, blue, or grey?
It will be the yellow, but let me just get the AC. Just 2, don't know why I copied that. The yellow one, please.
Okay. Oof.
Bonk. Yes, that just hits.
Oh, good.
Okay, 21 damage. Yeah, okay.
21. Ooh.
Yep, Larvesta bites its fangs into Electrode, who kind of yelps out in a sort of way as its health is drained. It is Hawk's turn.
Right. Electricity is up. Time to rescue people. Okay. Hawk proceeds to then go out and check on to see if those other 2 people are okay. Hello there, citizens. Are you injured? Sounded up their voices for the citizens.
What? No, they're not conscious.
Oh, right. I thought you were
He's
just
kneeling
going,
down in front of
voice over
unconscious people like, "Are you okay? Wake up! Are you okay?"
Looks like the GM's being lazy today.
He
Are
just
you a
picks up the
Pokemon
bodies and, like,
Ranger? Calls out
shakes-
the man in green.
Yes. Don't worry.
Oh,
I will get these
excellent.
people to the next first aid point. Can I roll perception to find where the next? Like, is there like a first aid area? Like a
First aid point's over there. Says the
Nurse
man.
Joy is right there.
Thank you. Right. I will
welcome.
then proceed to pick. Should I try and pick both of them up, or pick one at a time? What is Captain Hawk's strength?
I mean, roll me athletics and let's find out.
Oh yeah, athletics. Okay, cool. That's 4d6.
Mm,
16.
Yeah, you can definitely pick one of them up and slump him across your shoulder.
I will pick that one up. Yep. And I'll proceed to move to the direction of the
Alright, you can move at half your movement speed.
I've got 7. So can that just be
Okay.
4?
Yeah.
Is that moving? Okay. Is there anything else I could do apart
Not
from
in
carrying
this
the book?
turn, no.
Right. Okay then. Well, that will be my
Okay.
job. I'll just be getting people to the first aid.
Alright, it is Captain Pip's turn. And you can tell him what to do. Since you're
Yes,
in
because I'm
range.
near him. Okay. Let's see. Rayquaza is a dragon and flying type, right?
Roll me a Pokemon education first.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Does Hawk know that? That's the real question.
See, Hawk's like education stuff is actually really garbage. He's not that bright.
Uh-oh.
10.
Yes, it is a dragon flying type.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, good. I know
Well-
this. The last time I fought a Rayquaza, what was it in my list?
He makes up for it in enthusiasm, doesn't he?
He got the spirit. Not gonna lie.
Your brain
Yeah,
are like this, but my brain are like this.
Right. Let's see. The thing is, he knows.
Something. He's got one flying type move, 3 water moves, 1 ground move, and 1 steel move. I'm guessing steel might be the best bet. Does steel work against dragon and flying?
Yeah, it's normal.
Yes. Okay, then yeah, he'll have to keep. Empoleon will have to keep going with Metal Claw then.
Alright, roll me d20.
Context for the people who are watching, since it was kind of a last minute thing that Josh wanted to join in, he does not presently have a digital version of his character sheet or Empoleon's character sheet, so he is using D20s and
I
the
am
physical
using proper
physical
dice.
copy of his character sheets, which is why you can't see anything going on when he's up here. But that's okay, because we love him and we respect him.
Thank you.
Big stinky man.
Big
I got-
stinky galaxy brain.
I got 11.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Hit, okay. And then it's like I roll 2d6 for because it is
Yeah, plus
yeah,
10, I believe
plus
it
10.
was.
2d6 plus 10. 20.
Stonkalicious. Yep, that smacks. It is Ghastly's turn.
Captain Pip is just bitch slapping this request out with his metal claws.
Come on, Ghastly. Cat? Hello?
Hello?
I'm here. I was just looking. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's the Gas's turn.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to move Ghastly over to one of the spheles because I'm not letting that electrode anywhere near him. So can Sam move my Ghastly for me?
Yep. Like there? Or...
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yep, so.
He then proceeds to use hypnosis on the sphere.
Yep. Roll it.
Sorry, I've got a bit of a lag on my end. There we go. So is it yin yang?
Yeah.
Here we go.
That definitely hits. Can I have Can I have Ghastly roll Intimidate, please? The skill
Okay.
Intimidate.
Yep. So I'm just pressing the little button.
Yes.
Got it?
15, fantastic. The other two Spheels, noticing that not only is their captain, but they're also first mate, now completely asleep, begin to panic, hopping between each other, kind of rolling around before bouncing into each other. Seeing that this is probably a loss on their part, they seem to almost snap out of their rage before quickly scurrying off. And by scurrying, I mean rolling.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Jeez. I was worrying for La Vesta for a second then.
That said, the Electrode is still going for a tackle on La Vesta.
Woo!
And that is, I believe, a hit.
Oh no, poor La Vesta.
No, shut up, he's fine. I healed him, he's fine.
Yeah, it's a hit. 13. What is La Vesta's defense stat?
La Vesta's defense is a 9.
Okay, so he takes 9 points of damage and gets knocked back
Uh-oh,
2 meters.
baby. Uh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I figured out how to do the HP myself. Isn't that good?
Aha, nice. 2. And the Rayquaza is going to use Dragon Claw
Uh-oh.
on Gallatin. The Rayquaza curls up around Gallatin and Celesteela. Its length absolutely huge. We're talking like 50 meters long, by the way.
Right.
If I didn't express how
Like
big
my
it is
Venus.
massive. The
I'm
picture
suddenly
doesn't
glad that
begin
we're
to
at the other end of
describe
the map.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, before breaking its huge claws through Gallatin, who yelps out in pain. Gallatin and Celesteela will launch another follow-up attack against the Rayquaza. Cole yells up to Hawk, "Hawk, we could really do your ranger thingies right now!"
I'll be with you in a second. Just let me get this body back.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, the citizen to the first aid.
Let me
Yeah,
deal with
that's
this dead
Give a
body.
hand.
I mean person.
Gallatin dives into the earth below before resurfacing next to Hawk. With a large hand, it scoops up the citizen, much like one would pluck a berry off of a bush. There you go, hands are
Oh.
free.
There
Celesteela,
we go.
give him a hand. Celesteela goes to move away, but the Rayquaza locks eyes with it. It seems that Celesteela is locked in combat with the Rayquaza.
Gosh darn. Okay,
Josh,
I'll
can you
prioritize
roll
calming
me
this thing
a-
down.
Can you roll me a survival check, please? I
Survival
believe
check.
that's your Pokemon styler thingy.
Ah yes, my Pokemon style. Got it. Okay. That's a 5d6. Yeah. I have to use the. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
You can do it, Josh.
Go, Josh, go, Josh.
Go, Josh, go,
19.
Josh, go, Josh.
Yeah, with Hawk extends his capture styler, swinging his arm in a wide
Capture
arc while
arm!
yelling. That's the one. And spinning his hand around like a, well, lunatic, really. The small disc begins to spin quickly around Rayquaza, which is locked in battle with the Celesteela, both arms against each other. With every successive
this is
spin
tiring. Okay. I'm actually doing
on
it.
the Rayquaza, it seems to calm down.
Oh, neat.
And considering how much damage it's taken, it slowly begins regaining its sense before shrinking back down to regular size.
There we go. There's nothing more than a mere little shrimp now.
Oops, that's the wrong color.
Oh, he turned green for some reason.
I mean, it's supposed to be green.
Rayquazas are
Rayquaza is.
green.
I do that.
Did Hawk.
But did Hawk know that?
With the Rayquaza calmed down, the other Pokemon kind of regain their senses, looking around quickly before all scurrying back off towards their trainers or back into the wild. Rayquaza lets out a powerful roar before immediately spiraling back up and flying back into the sky.
Ah, he left. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Thank God
Rayquaza.
for that.
And that is battle over.
Oh gosh
Hang on.
darn, you ended up doing all the work, Captain Pip.
He kind of puts his hands on his hips and gives a prideful look, kind of swaying its golden crown left and right.
That's my captain.
Cole scurries over to the other people. Hey, you guys okay? You did great.
Edward kind of ignores him and instead rushes over to his Lavester and just kind of picks him up and is like fawning over him and making sure he's okay and is like, "Are you okay? Is there any bad? Is there any damage? You did really well, love. You were really great out there. You were so good. Well done. Well done. Really well done."
It kind of rolls its eyes at you a bit, clearly a bit more confident than Edward gives credit for.
Yeah.
Asta kind of looks at all his limbs and then just looks up and goes, "Well, I still have all my limbs, so that's a good start." Just as Ghastly kind of flies back over and flies around his head, then proceeds to lick the back of his head and give him a bit of a shudder, and he's like, "Ugh, please don't do that."
Whew, still, our work's not done yet. Done. I got some kind of polytoad in my throat. We need to help out anyone else who needs help. So everybody, spread out. We got rescuing to do.
On it!
But first, I need to pee.
What?
Canonical P.
Oh, do you
Role
for
play
real
amongst yourselves.
Oh wait, so we could always just go to an intermission if you wanted, if everybody needs a bathroom
Intermission.
break.
Let's do that.
Let's do
Yeah.
that.
Intermission, there we
Alright,
go.
ladies and gentlemen, in that case, we will be back in, we'll say we'll be back at 3, if you guys want to take a break, and we'll see you in 5 minutes, okay? Go!
15
Yeah.
minutes. 15 minutes.
Okay, everyone ready?
And we are back. And ready to continue this Pokemon adventure.
Yes.
I hope everybody had a good break.
You're doing your peeps and your poops.
Everybody did
Pete,
PPs. And we are ready to return.
Pete, I need some background music for slightly tense Pokemon music. Give me a hand here. I'm running a blank.
I don't know. Still, Power,
Lavender Town music.
Yes,
Still-
please.
Lavender Town
Silver
theme.
Tower, Heart Gold, Heart Gold, Soul Silver doesn't have the Rocket Invasion. So Silver Tower, Let's Go Eevee.
Yes.
In my guess, or the Rocket Invasion, Let's Go Eevee.
Yes.
That has a mild tenseness to it.
No messing
I
around,
think
guys.
the Rocket
Just
base
pick
is
one.
probably a bit better.
Oh no, it's Phoenix Wright. That's not
I mean,
what
that
said
also
to
works.
play.
Okay.
I mean, yes, but
Ready to go. Focusing,
let's go.
focusing.
come on, Groovy. Our bot doesn't like me. Come on. No, not Shakespeare.
Come on, focus.
I'm trying to get the bot to work.
It doesn't
Yeah,
really matter
yeah,
too much.
Sam.
Just leave it on one song, Sam. As long as it's vaguely tense, it'll be alright.
Vaguely tense.
There we
Like
go.
the last couple were fine.
We got it.
The horrid Henry.
Yeah, apologies for the delay. Everyone, spread out and get to helping. All these people aren't gonna save themselves, or maybe they are. I don't know. Let's go. Cole immediately scampers off.
I will go continuing finding those. Wait, no, they're safe. I will go and this way. He hops over the fence.
That's fine. We'll start with Josh first. Give me a perception check.
Here then. 1, 2, 3. Seven.
It's
I
not
know,
too
it
difficult
sucked.
to notice the No, seven's fine. That's just a bit above average. It's not too difficult to notice the 3 Wingull that are screeching and swarming a gull in the grass.
What? A young maiden in trouble. Are you okay?
What are you? 1600s? No! Evidently not! I'm being encircled by seagulls! I mean Wingulls!
Ravenous birds. Okay. I will proceed to then capture. I can't do them one at a time. Well, actually, can I capture silent multiple Pokemon?
It's
You can
evident
do that in
haven't
the
played
game.
Pokemon Ranger. Oh,
Yeah, you
have
can-
played
Yeah,
Pokemon
you can
Ranger.
you
Then
can
yes,
circle
you
more
can.
than one at a time.
Then yes, you can.
Honey, I was a better Pokemon Ranger than I ever was a Pokemon Trainer.
Okay, fair enough.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, roll me
Got it.
survival.
Survival is 5d6. Come on, come on. God, I wish I had like 5d6s, but I don't. I only have 3.
You can do it, Josh. I believe in you.
3, 4, 5. I got 12. I got 12.
Sam.
I'm sorry, mine cut out. What did you say?
I got 12.
Yes, that is gonna be enough.
Capture
you-
on!
The small disc spins around the 3 Wingull, who swoop and screech, but with enough, I don't know, getting across your energy or however stylus is supposed to work, they immediately calm down.
It transfers your emotions to the Pokemon.
Yeah, that one. They all fly over to a nearby rock and sit down, no longer a threat. Thank you! I'm gonna go, this way!
You're welcome, dear child.
What are you, 45?
Ah! 46.
I'm 46.
Let's go with Edward's turn.
Edward at present doesn't really seem very bothered with the people, but would prefer to go over to the fainted Pokemon, the Nuzleaf and the Swalot, if they're still present, and would like
Yes,
to
I'll put
study
them
them and give them a proper look over and just try to see if there
Yep.
was anything going on, like physically on their person or like what.
Let's go with a medicine knowledge,
Mm.
education, whatever it's called.
Medical education. Roll page. So medicine education, yes?
That's the one.
Let's take a look-see. 7.
Magical. You're not super clued up on the physiology that of poison and grass types, that being more of a bug type person yourself. But doing a cursory medical analysis, you can make the assumption that it's probably just battle damage that's hurt them here, and traditional Pokemon healing methods.
I think
should work
I'm
fine.
looking for more kind of like what made them enraged in the first place. If there's anything out
In
of...
that case, you have no idea.
Oh, cool.
That's not something you can tell. on
Okay.
spot.
Well then, would I be able to just spend a minute patching them up a little bit and making sure they're okay?
Do you have any revives?
I do, I have... I think I've got... Oh, where do I check where my stuff is?
I believe.
Oh yes, my
Should be
inventory,
at
of
the bottom
course.
of the normal page.
I
Yeah.
have 4 revives. Could I use 2 on the Nuzleaf and the Swalot?
You may.
Absolutely. Let's do that. Oh, that's...
The Nuzleaf and Swalot immediately get back up as soon as you apply the revive.
Okay.
They begin looking around left and right in confusion. The Nuzleaf quickly then sprints off towards the forest off to the west, which
Okey-doke.
I lost. It's somewhere that way. The Swalot, however, is content to just sit where it is and kind of just gives Ed a big goofy grin.
Cute.
Uh,
Edward kind of looks it over for a second and is like, "Do you have any memory of the past 10 minutes?" Kind of waves his hand in front of its face, like, "Are you? How many fingers am I holding up? Are you all right? What's going on here?"
Swalot. It just kind of noms on Edward's.
You're very cute. Thank you. This is a new jacket. I would appreciate if you did.
I thought it's like he
You're
just said,
very
like swallowed his head.
You're very sweet.
I was going to, but
Edward kind of
then
gives
he-
up trying to get his hand back and just starts patting it on the head like, "Yes, you're very sweet. This is very nice. Thank you very much." Oh,
it opens
good.
its out,
Oh, good.
mouth wide enough for Edward to freeze him.
Mmm, delicious. Thank you. And I think that's it for what Edward will do. He's just trying to puzzle
Okay.
out, staring at the Swalot like, "Give me your secrets."
Okay, it is Asta's turn.
So Asta looks around and can't really see anyone close to him apart from Edward, and he just gives him a really weird look because he's a bit odd. Coming from someone that's a little bit odd himself.
I was gonna say, Edward's a bit odd.
Asta, I'd like to move him over to the Walrein, who I'm assuming is still asleep.
Yep.
And try to catch the Walrein.
Ooh!
Sure, give me a. What kind of Pokeball are you using?
Let me just have a look at my inventory.
It better be a great ball.
Don't know if I've got any. I've only got basic ones, so I don't know if it's gonna
Okay,
work, but I can do my
yeah,
best.
that's fine. That's fine.
So how do I do that?
I won't make you roll for it just because I don't think he can move.
Yeah. Only reason I thought I'd try is because he's asleep.
How is the capture rate minus 30?
You throw a ball at the Walrein, it blips off and out of existence.
He actually wasn't throwing a Pokeball, he just pointed at it. And saw the Pokeball
He was
with
like, "Yeah, I'm
psychic
throwing a
senses.
Pokeball, everyone else is just watching him poke it." Like, that's it.
I mean, like, I was thinking Asta has Mystic Senses. You can use, you may use Intuition instead of Charm to improve the disposition of a wild Pokemon. But if he's asleep, it's not going to affect it anyway.
Yeah. You bonk the Walrein lightly on the head with the Pokeball before it gets not absorbed into it, for want of a better word. Boop. Boop. The Walrein broke free.
Whoops.
Now awake, it stares at Asta with a kind of confused look. What?
You could be useful and go and put the fire out behind you.
Could you... That's where you want to use Mystic Senses. Could you roll me Intuition, please?
Sure. Skills. Just looking at Ice Spot. Has that gone through?
16.
Yes. Ooh, 16. Damn, that's good. The Walrein thinks for a moment before giving kind of acknowledgement. It kind of rolls itself over its belly before kind of slowly padding its way towards the fire with its little patrol of Spheals in tow.
They're so cute.
That's adorable.
The Walrein then opens its maw wide before shooting off a huge gout of water that's sent crashing down onto the flames, immediately extinguishing.
Thanks, buddy.
Whoa! Alana's turn.
Alana's going to use telekinesis on the boulder.
Yep, can you roll me focus, please?
My time to shine. Here we go. Bring it. Let's find the right page. Let's go. Bam.
11.
Could you have Bronzor also roll me focus, please?
Yep. Bam.
As Alana starts trying to pick the boulder up, it is incredibly heavy, but Bronzor decides to pitch in, matching its psychic powers with that of Alana. Slowly but surely, you watch as the rock lifts up from the man, who scurries out the best he can, before the boulder drops back down. Put that over there. That'll do. Thank you. Oh, I think I broke my leg. No. What a bad show.
Alana, Alana turns around and shouts to the rest of the group. Do we have a medic present? Is there anyone who can heal this man? He appears to be injured. There we go. Span around.
Right, I could just
Bronzor's like the same upside down,
yeah.
so it doesn't matter.
Edward, can Edward do
You'll
anything?
never
I was gonna say,
know.
Edward kind of looks up and is like, I know a little bit about medicine, but I'm not sure if it's really... I could take a look, but I mean, there isn't a nurse just over there.
Alana steps aside. I'm helping! This kid runs off. People out of the
Can I
way.
get Alana to levitate on top of the red tent here and have a look around for other danger?
That is a building, but otherwise, yes.
Cool.
Meanwhile, Edward
Probably perception.
will wander
Big
over to
sight.
this guy.
Oh, that's not great.
Ooh, 5.
You don't really see anything out of the ordinary from where you're standing.
Everything looks fine from up here. I think we've solved all issues. Alana beams.
Edward's gonna like try
She's
and
done a
walk
good job.
over to the person who broke his leg and try to attempt to take a look at it.
Yeah, that's fine. Can you roll me a medicine? education,
Medicine.
please?
That's a 5.
Yeah, humans work pretty different to Pokemon, but
Yeah.
considering you prod his leg and he goes, "Oh, good heavens!" It's probably safe to assume that his leg is probably broken or something. You fummage through your bag. Forage.
Famage.
Fromage.
I fromage
You
fray
yogurt
my
your
bag.
You look through your bag. Rummage, that's the word I'm looking for. You rummage through your bag. Do you have anything like a splint or bandages or
Let's see here.
anything?
In my inventory, I've got balls, potions, revives, antidotes, paralyze heals, burn heals, ice heals, and a Pokedex, and nothing for humans.
Yeah, you got nothing for him.
In that case, I kind of like call out. I'm like, where did that the ranger man go? Could he help me? Well, could he lift this man and can somebody get that ranger?
Pete,
Please.
you
Someone
can
call
see
my name! He just jumps up and appears before you.
Ugh.
Hi!
Oh, never mind.
Yes, this man. I think
Hi.
his leg. There's something wrong with his leg. I don't have anything for him. Could we?
It's broken.
It appears
Ow!
to be... He pokes the leg. It's broken.
I already did that. I already told you I did that. Don't poke him anymore.
Oh, Arceus above, the pain is awful. Ooh,
It's always
good
best to double
heavens.
make sure.
I noticed that you were taking people to a first aid. Can we take him somewhere to get him looked at, please?
I can easily carry him over there.
Gently, gently.
Oh, good heavens.
He
Ow.
pops him on... Anna, where's Empoleon?
Where's
Captain
Napoleon?
Pip can like carry him on his back as he surfs.
I think you overestimate Captain Pip's ability to surf everywhere.
Yeah, we're on dry land.
Most-
Sort
Mostly
of
needs
rubs
water
his
for that
belly on
kind
the
of
ground.
I feel like Edward was like, "Did you just say you were going to make him surf?"
Yes!
Terrible.
With what?
We're on dry land. That's impossible.
When there's a will, there's water.
No, there's no will versus. That's scientifically impossible.
Ah, science waits for no man.
Science.
Onward, Captain Pip!
What?
He kind of scoops the man up on his back before just kind of waddling along.
See, my point. Exactly my point. The Empoleon is smarter than this man.
Ah, well, one of us has to be. Captain Pip is the brains, I'm the brawn. Which
You
is why
didn't-
he's also carrying it. Hang on, wait!
Right. I see.
Hawk then proceeds to go disappear and jump away.
The Nurse Joy smiles. Oh, what a lovely Empoleon. Thank you for helping. Oh, good heavens, my leg is in so much great pain. Ow, the pain. Ooh, ah, pain. Well, let's see if we can't get you patched up now. She leads the man inside. I should know to leave them. Oh well. Gallatin glances over at Hawk as he approaches.
Is he approaching me?
He's just kind of looking at you.
Hello there.
Gallatin, be nice. Come on, you know Hawk. Remember? You knew him back when you were a baby. Come on. We got stuff to do. How's it looking, Hawk?
Is this the, what was he
Yeah,
called
the
again?
little turtle doodad I got from Great Plains.
Ah,
long story.
yes! That was a very long story, full of all sorts of hardships and trauma.
Yes. Now, let's not break meta anymore. Is there anyone else in need of help?
Mm-hmm. Anyone?
Where are... I don't know. Have you tried looking for him?
I will do just that. He hops away. Ha-ha!
Yeah, it's a spirit.
Edward
roll me perception,
wanders
please.
like back to the center, right here.
While Hawk is
14.
jumping around.
Wait, no, 15. 15.
There is a man who has passed out over here.
Another citizen needs saving. Ha-ha!
Incredible.
Goober is circling Edward's head in the process of all this happening, by the way.
Edward like tries to ignore him, and then after a while is like, "Can I help you? Do you need something?"
On closer inspection, this man is not passed out. He is merely sleeping,
Oh, good.
and
man
his
was out-
breath reeks of booze.
Ah.
Ah,
Uh,
1964 whiskey, my favorite.
What?
Which what?
What? Anyways,
Hey, tell the man
Hey,
he can drink.
you! Are you the bartender? Get me some more of that Petraberry ale, will ya?
I'm sure you can find
Ooh,
some
baby.
at this place over here. He then carries him.
You look like some kinda Ursarang. Are you an Go Pokeball! He kind of half-heartedly lobs a great ball at Hawk, which just bounces off his head.
Ow!
Ah, I don't have enough badges.
It's moments like these where I wish I could use the capture styler on people.
Oh, my head.
I'm gonna roll strength to carry him. Come here, my drunken fellow.
Ooh, big Mercerang gonna kidnap me. Just like how the psychic said it would be.
The what? Who? The psychic?
Ooh, the psychic. When I got my horoscope this morning.
Oh, horoscope. My word.
Yeah.
The spirits can help.
Sure. Also, they said I'd be eaten by a Gardevoir. Or was it a whale lord?
Oh
I
boy.
get confused in my age. Are you gonna roll strength or what?
I'm rolling.
Are you just gonna grope me all day, or are you gonna pick me up?
You gotta
11.
throw those click clacks,
Yeah,
boy.
you scoop them up fine. Oh, here we go. Hi ho, Torkoal away.
If he jumps, there's a chance that he might throw up.
Ooh, he just kind of wobbles around. Not too fast now. Nice and slow.
Hang on, how do you group people together so I can like carry both of them?
Good question.
I'll just move and you move him.
Hang on. Good enough.
There we go.
I'll just follow along wherever you go.
In the meantime, Asta just starts laughing because Ghastly is still circling Edward's head.
You know,
Edward is really
Here
trying his
I
best to
am,
ignore
don't
him.
worry. Hey, nurse.
this man seems to be
Oh.
inebriated. Give him whatever to do to get not drunk. I don't know. I've never tried it myself.
Uh-huh.
Normally, I drink seawater to help me sober up.
You drink what?
There's something
Anyways,
wrong with you, man.
this man is inebriated. Help him.
I'm
Incredible.
gonna go poop. Cole wanders over to Hawk. Well, I think that looks like everyone. We should get back to the main group.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's go. Gallatin, return.
Captain Pip, let's go.
I love that they just kind of do along on the map. This is incredible. I love Roll20.
It's just
Yeah.
a
Great.
good one.
Whoa, Captain Hawk, you were inside that woman for a second.
My wife!
Who boy?
Get out of my wife, you craven
Get-
fool!
Get out of my wife.
I apologize. It was just so. I fell in.
Aren't you supposed to be gay or something?
No, Hawk isn't gay.
Oh yeah, it's just you.
That's fun.
Whew! Thanks for your help, everyone. Sorry the festival didn't quite turn out how it was supposed to. Still, I gotta admit, this is a, pretty, weird situation, huh?
Asta kinda
As Cole is talking, you see, the, Pokemon police and rangers are now turning up on the scenes, helping quell, the further, panic that from the festival. This is only part of the area. This is only a small slice of the huge cake that is the festival, as it were. Let's see. Still, I gotta be wondering something. You seem like a smart Pokemon person, he says, wandering over to Ed.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask you a little quiz question. Do you know where Rayquaza lives?
In the ozone layer.
The sky!
Shut up! Stop talking.
Can you roll me a Pokemon education, please?
Yes.
Well, you're half right, Hawk, except you're wrong.
Did you say Pokemon education? Boop.
Yes, please.
That's an 18.
Really rude.
You know that Rayquaza does not reside on the main island of Hoenn. Rather, it is known to stay in kind of a mountain on a southeast island off of Hoenn.
Right.
It's weird for it to be here.
Right. Alright, well, he lives certainly not on the mainland, if that's what you're asking me. There's an island sort of off Hoenn, where it usually... That's its habitat, is what I'm saying.
Yep, bingo, whatever that means. I'm a little weirded out why I would come all the way over here just to come cause some chaos.
I did
figured
notice
would,
when
you
it
know.
appeared that there was something quite wrong with it. I don't know if any of you have ever been to Galar, but that's where I'm from. There is a phenomenon there called Gigantamaxing. Now, it doesn't usually happen outside of battle spots or power areas, and I've never heard of it happening outside of Galar. But I believe that may be what was happening.
Well, I think there's only one thing for it. We should all go check out that Rayquaza.
Oh.
And judging by where it last went, Cole says, looking over at the horizon, that way, which is, Mount Pyre. Yeah, Mount Pyre. That's funny.
But surely it would have returned to its island, not a map.
Yeah, you'd think so, but instead it went up there. It's kind of weird, huh?
Maybe it was just running away to
Maybe. Maybe. But, what do you say? You want to check it out?
Easy. Another adventure.
I've got nothing better to do.
And I
It's not like the
suppose you'll
festival's going to continue for a while anyway.
need some kind of medic for your Pokemon.
Yeah! What about you, Alana?
I'd be delighted to.
Groovy. Well, in that case, let's get our skates on and go skate.
Ghastly licks
Or-
Edward's head.
Oh, my hair and my... Why are things putting me in their mouths today?
He thinks you're his friend.
Thinks I'm what?
Your friend.
I've never met you in my
Right,
life.
come on. Off we
Alright.
go.
Alright.
Off on
One
another
never
exciting
takes two
adventure.
follows.
Or at least we would be. You guys go ahead. I've got to do champion things. They're telling me off on my radio. And, apparently I have responsibilities now that I'm an adult. I don't
It's what
feel
happens
for
when
that,
you get
but-
old!
Anyway, I'll leave it to you four. I'll catch up when I can.
What?
Right, which direction are we going? I've already forgotten.
He's expecting us to...
terrible. You guys wander off along the road before
Hey!
beginning the climb up Mount Pyre. I need to put
Ooh.
Hawk back on because he doesn't have a token here. There we go. One moment while I find.
There we are. Here we are. That's us. Aw, Strider in the chat says, what a good little ghastly bab.
He's so
Edward
cute, isn't he?
Edward would disagree with you, however.
He thinks everybody is his friend.
That's so
And
cute.
his name is Goober.
The ghastly's name is officially Goober in canon. That's Goober. Isn't that so adorable? I love it.
Anyways, you head up through the small cave passing that leads into Mount Pyre, wandering up a small set of rocky steps before emerging on part of the cliff face that makes up Mount Pyre. You hear a loud cry from somewhere further up the mountain that you recognize as Rayquaza's. It's definitely still here.
It's just strange that it would even be here.
Maybe it was flight or fight or
was-
flight. Is that the right way around?
I guess it would make sense for it to return to a natural terrain. But still, what brought it here in the first place?
He just shrugs. And Ghastly just literally looks at Edward with the most like love in his eyes.
Your
Aster just starts laughing.
your Ghastly is very friendly.
It's been a while since I've climbed a mountain.
What?
Oh, these are bones. Okay.
With my bare hands, I climbed the mountain.
With my bare legs, I jump the mountain. I possibly could. Don't test me.
I flying kick the mountain.
It's now like a crevasse. It's not a mountain anymore.
So hang on, Sam or Peter, if you can remember, I have like some survivalist things here called like Wilderness Guide, and what does Wilderness Guide do?
Josh, I will tell you the honest truth. It has been a very long time since I've played this, and there is a wonderful resource that can tell you all the answers to your questions. It's the PDF.
Woo!
It is the PDF. I just need to bring it
PDF.
up.
Peter says it's the guide into our wilderness.
The guide.
It is.
It
is.
Here we go. Pokemon Call. Okay, it's a PDF. I can bring this up. No, whatever. We'll just continue the story while I'm looking at these abilities.
You can
We're
do
not
it,
going
Josh.
turns, are we? So
No, you can
Just
just
do-
kind of go whenever.
okay, I'm gonna move sort of forward and wander into the tall grass.
Edward's absolutely gonna try and stay
could you move
behind.
Sam to help?
That is quite alright.
He's gonna
hear
stay
the cry
behind
of-
Hawk.
Through the grass, you can see there is a Wingull currently pecking around at the dirt. It doesn't seem to have spotted anyone just yet.
Okay.
Yep. Peter's just flying up a mountain, which technically he can.
No
Goodbye,
way.
everyone. I'll see you at the top.
But shouldn't we stay together? What? She's gone. She's gone.
I
gonna
will
keep
see you
moving
there
forward.
too.
All right.
Walk
Yeah,
ar-
that's fine.
Walk around Wingo.
Edward
Can you roll me a
freaked out
stealth
because
check, please?
wait.
Sorry?
Josh, can you roll me an acrobatics, please?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or athletics, depending on if you're jumping or climbing.
It's jumping. Acrobatics.
Okay, acrobatics, please.
I have like much
And-
higher in
And
acrobatics.
Kat, could you give me a stealth, please?
Okay.
Oh god. 10. 23.
Yeah, you bounce up fine.
Sam,
Oh!
Edward is now
you
freaking out because the only
do
person
your
who knows
best
anything
to
about survival
slowly sneak
is
around
gone.
The Wingull. The Wingull looks over at you, but it's quite evident that it's more content in just letting you be, as it kind of floats off a bit. Ghastly simply just kind of disapparates before wandering through the wall and appearing out the other side.
Edward kind of
Right.
hurriedly runs up
He's
behind Aster and is like, "Don't leave me behind. I don't know what I'm doing.
and you should keep up.
I'm trying my best, but that one just floated. That one just jumped, and is everybody superhuman here?
No, I just have long legs.
This isn't superhuman. This is just pure tenacity.
How can you even hear me from where you are?
What?
I said, how can you hear me from where you are?
It's
What?
selective deafness. He's old.
I forgot. Alright, fine. Edward starts walking up the steps. Blah, 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 blah. Boop.
So does Aster up to the top. Where
Lavesta's on his shoulder, so Lavesta stays with him.
Ghastly's just floating around through walls.
Glancing through the tall grass, you spy a meditite, quietly in reflective meditation, just floating a couple inches above the air, as well as a Vulpix who is simply frolicking around in the grass.
Now, if we just walk through and leave them be, they're very docile Pokemon. We don't have to engage. I'm sure they're just trying to enjoy their day. Let's just walk through. Alright?
I like the look of the Meditite.
Oh, leave him be. Pokemon are usually much happier in the wilderness, and this Meditite doesn't even know you.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Though it's not a ghost, so maybe I should leave.
Edward just kind of very delicately walks through the grass over to where Alana is.
Can you roll me stealth, please?
Uh-oh, his stealth is like 0. Hold on. Roll page. Stealth.
Good luck.
Falls through
There
the
you go.
grass. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, it's alright.
I got a 10.
Pretty good. Yeah, you wander by, and the Meditite isn't particularly fussed by you.
Okay, neat.
Asta's gonna go up to the Meditite and try to say hi and use Mystic Senses.
Oh,
Yep, roll me intuition, please.
just be careful. Meditites are very strong.
I'm sorry, I have to scroll down to get
Yeah,
to
that's
intuition.
fine, Josh. Up you go.
There we go.
Boing. You begin trying to convey your emotions across to the Meditite, who telepathically responds back to you. You get kind of this feeling of annoyance, kind of mixed with a wish to be alone. Meditite.
Okay. And then Asta kind of just forgets it, looks off. Ghastly kind of hangs behind and just stares at him and sort of does like a 360 upside down, watching him before doing a circle around the Meditite and flying it to Asta.
Edward kind of looks between Asta and the Meditite, like, well, what? How did it go? What happened?
It told me it wanted to be alone.
Right. Well then, up the mountain.
Have you always had a love, Asta?
Well, no. I found him. I don't usually catch Pokemon. I like to see them in their natural habitat. So, but I love bug-type Pokemon. Don't even get me started. But when I saw Larvesta, did you know that it's really rare, actually, for a fire bug type to even exist? I believe there's only 2 types, Larvesta being one of them. So I felt I just had to befriend this Pokemon for the sake of study, and we've become very good friends. I've had him for 2 years. We're very close.
Right. Doesn't explain why then.
Explain what?
Not the side he.
What?
Never mind.
What?
And he just carries on walking off.
I'm sorry? I don't understand.
What is Alana gonna do?
Where is she?
You ready? You ready?
I'm ready. Yep.
She floating.
Continues floating up the mountain.
She floating.
She's floating.
Go.
I just love the
as you
fact that like Edward is the only like I think the most normal person out of all.
Yeah.
Like everyone else just has like superhuman abilities.
And Edward's like, I've got spritzy Pokemon saves, and I can
His
keep your
Larvesta
Pokemon
is
alive.
cute.
My Larvesta's a cutie, and I'm a normal guy.
You've got like a psychic woman who flies up the mountain. You've got the ghost hippie, and you've got this old man jumping on rocks.
Yep.
Who technically is
it.
human, but we're not sure.
But who knows?
No one's sure.
Mr.
I think
Weird.
I'm pretty sure.
I love that Strider in the chat is just throwing love at Goober.
Everybody loves Goober, because Goober's really nice. I feel like while Asta isn't looking, Edward kind of looks at the Ghastly and kind of gives him a little smile, and is actually quite flattered that Ghastly thinks he's a friend, and kind of interacts with him a little bit while Asta's not looking. But only
he
while
does-
Asta's not looking.
He doesn't realise that Ghastly thinks everybody is a friend.
Edward likes to feel special.
It's so cute.
Ghastly Goober, the friendly ghost.
Basic
Cap and Pip wanders over to the another Meditite that is in quiet reflection.
Oh, what's he doing now?
Uh-oh.
Captain Pip, what have I told you about getting into fights?
Meditite. The Meditite floats over before planting its feet on the ground. It launches it raises its arm up before launching out a punch into the rock nearby, sending splintering shards of stone flying everywhere. Cap and Pip then chuckles before raising his hand up and slashing against the rock. Nothing happens. He begins punching rapidly at the wall in some attempt to dent it.
I can't believe your Pokemon's
Captain
getting into
Pip,
a...
everyone knows that when you punch a rock, you have to put some gusto into it. Hawk then proceeds to punch the rock.
What?
Can you roll me combat, please?
I will do that.
Edward says
Well,
on the
no
side
punching
to
rock.
Asta,
Ghastly just Glassy just floats into the rock and out the other side and just looks at them really confused.
Edward says to Asta, like, on the side, he's like, I can't believe their Pokemon were getting into a dick measuring contest, and then he joined in.
Why are you
The
surprised?
Meditite continues punching, with Ghastly kind of deliberately standing in the way.
Okay.
Not being made of physical matter, this doesn't bother Goober, who simply has the fists going through it. It seems to tickle.
I got 17.
What'd you
I got
get?
17.
The rock cracks more than it did for Cap and Pip, but it doesn't shatter the way the Meditites did.
Edward is currently
Gaffer,
walking
you still have
past
some
all
more
the
training to
nonsense
do.
up the stairs.
Asta's gonna follow up with Edward, and Ghastly sort of loses interest really quickly, realizing that Asta's walked off and follows him. Floats through Cat and Pip, and then over into the stairs.
The Meditite smirks. Pokemon don't normally smirk, but this is an exception, is it? You watch it get enveloped in a bright white light. As the white light begins to subside, you see it in its new form as a Medicham.
Whoa! Edward suddenly turns back and is like, whoa!
It launches a sharp kick into the rock, sending a huge crack.
Edward runs back down the
Did he
stairs.
just evolve to prove he's better than us?
Basically.
No,
Yeah.
he evolved because he's better than you.
Edward ran back down the stairs and started clapping and was like, did you know it's very rare to see a Pokemon evolve in the wild? That's incredible. Did you see that? Did you see what he did? Did everyone...
Yes.
He
I
whips out his
saw.
Pokedex and starts scanning it.
Let me just bring up Bulbapedia.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. I feel like Larvesta, while he's waiting for Edward to stop being a fucking nerd, jumps down from Edward's shoulder and starts trying to chase the Ghastly in the air.
Ghastly's just looking at
Medicham, the Meditate Pokemon. Through the power of meditation, Medicham developed its sixth sense. It gained the ability to use psychokinetic powers. This Pokemon is known to meditate for a whole month without eating. Medicham
Incredible.
nods.
Edward kind of like is doing that
Medicham.
thing where he's like looking over it, just like really quickly, just kind of rolling off little facts that he knows about Medichams and things like that, and is just kind of, whoa, this is so cool, just kind of nerding out a little bit while the Larvesta is completely ignoring him. And
Asta kind of ignores Edward, walks around him towards the Medicham, and basically uses Mystic Senses to kind of have a little conversation with him, or
Yeah,
convey,
that's
like,
fine. Roll me intuition.
I love Mystic Sense.
It is really useful.
He's not the only one that can go without food. I was stranded on an island and fed on nothing but leaves.
10.
The Medicham gives a couple nods before making a little chuckle. It conveys the kind of feeling that it's very proud of itself right now. And also, it's feeling a great sense of humor from this situation.
Is he laughing at us?
Yes.
Edward
Yes.
took a couple of pictures
Fine.
of the Medicham for his Pokedex and is like, thank you for your time. That was an incredible performance. You should be very proud of yourself. And then he starts to walk away.
The Medicham gives a little bow before floating over Hawk, and then onto a secluded rock in the corner.
Cute.
Could someone move Asta up the stairs, Taz, maybe?
Oh,
Along with
never mind, you got
Ghastly
it.
for me?
Point.
Thank you.
Cap and Pip and Hawk proceed to then just grudgingly go up the stairs.
I feel as if I can guess what Alana's going to do next.
She's gonna fly. The bitch flies.
The bitch is, she
Everyone
flew.
catches up in the center. Kat, can you give me a quick perception roll, please?
Sure,
No. Give me an occult education, actually.
Ooh.
sure. I'm assuming it's for the ghost type in the corner.
Yes.
You spoiled the surprise.
No. He has 7. Seven.
Sam?
Can you hear me?
Sam?
Sam?
Second.
Oh fuck, we lost
Oh,
Cole.
there we go. Sorry, cut
There we
out.
go. So 7.
I'm back along. Yeah, you feel an ominous aura coming from somewhere to the north of you, further up the mountain. It feels like a Pokemon, but you can't discern what.
He's sort of as is staring off in the distance towards where that sort of energy is coming from, and kind of just forgets what everyone else is doing and kind of wanders up after it. Ghastly kind of looks over to where Edward and the others are, and then looks at Asta and is like, huh? And then follows Asta.
Oh, goodness.
Wandering up, you find there is a small shuppet sitting next to a grave.
Aw,
I'm gonna
cute.
use go over and say hi to him and use mystic senses.
Yep, intuition.
Sorry, every time I go to my stats, I have to like turn my
Oh, that's
iPad
fair, that's
around.
fair.
It won't let me scroll down.
Deja vu, as
Deja
kids would
vu.
say.
Oh, I figured out what my wilderness guide does.
There we go. Intuition.
Noise. The shuppet seems to be giving off this kind of sense of calm. It just seems to be kind of resting here.
He vibing.
But yeah, more he vibing. But
He
he
vibing.
acknowledges your approach and gives a kind of a grin, especially that to Goober, who reciprocates with an even larger grin.
It's because he's just a grin. Goober then
Goober
like
sticks his
floats
tongue
around him, like to try and play with him. Astas just starts laughing.
Yeah, the shuppet reciprocates happily, kind of just like swirling and floating along the currents of wind as the two flit around aimlessly.
He's gonna try and make friends with him and ask him to come with him.
The shuppet
you
thinks about it
on
for
your
a
own
moment.
here?
It gives a kind of nod.
Do you want to come with me?
It thinks again for a moment before giving another nod.
Okay. He like goes to pat it on the head, but it's obviously like it's slightly see-through, so it just kind of goes past him. Do I have
The
to still
Shuppet-
catch him in a Pokeball?
Depends if you want to keep it.
I want to keep him, so like
Then yeah,
Astas can-
Pokeball
he'll
will
get a
do the
Pokeball
job.
out of his pocket and kind of just shows it to the Shuppet because he doesn't want
The
to be rude.
shuppet nods, just kind of bonking its own head on it.
Cute.
Dun dun dun. Peter, do you have the capture noise?
Is
I don't
Peter
know.
still here? Because he left for a minute.
Indeed,
Oh,
I
there
do.
you go.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I do. Here we go.
Shuppet was caught.
Congrats.
Astas looks really, really happy with himself. And Ghastly's confused and
Eh.
is trying to like poke the Pokeball because he doesn't
That's the
go
one.
into a Pokeball.
Ghastly tries to eat it.
That's
Lie.
adorable.
Now, give it me. Thank you. And it's now
The
covered in
force-
spit.
The force of the ball hitting the ground sends Ghastly out. Ghastly Shuppet even.
Sorry.
It looks down at its ball, then looks up at Ghastly.
They're all giggling like in some kind of weird cursed circle. Like the
Pretty
three of
much,
them.
yeah.
This isn't
It's
a to scare
very
people
ominous,
away.
and as the others continue to walk or float up, you can just hear this very ominous noise coming from nearby.
They just shop it like in the with the noise, just fly back into the ball with fright. Whereas Ghastly's a bit too dumb, bless him. To...
Does anyone hear
Sounds
that?
like gurgling water.
Asta
Are we
picks
near
up
the
Pokeball
sea?
and puts it away.
We're not near the sea. We're on a mountain.
How do you know? I've seen water spout out of mountains and create massive waterfalls. Just randomly, out of nowhere.
But there's not even a. There's no rivers. There's no. Does anybody know what that sound was?
Asta then moves around to come up to the stairs where they are.
And where have you
Following back.
been? Were you all right? Was everything
Can
okay?
Can someone move me, please?
Yes.
Along with my Shuppet and my Ghastly.
Someone help move me.
I'm fine. I made a friend.
You made a friend.
Mm. He just holds out the Pokeball.
What did you catch?
A Shuppet.
Aww. Edward kind of takes a minute to kind of nerd out a little bit. Shuppets are very I don't really know how to describe it. Could I see it, please?
He lets the
Yeah.
Choppet out of the ball.
Edward whips out his Pokedex and scans the thing.
Here we go.
Ghastly licks the Pokedex.
Don't do that. Right, look, you're very cute. He tries to push it away, but his hand goes through it, and he's like, look, you're very sweet. I think you're very cute, but please don't lick the Pokedex. It's made of
Can it
electricity.
paralyze the Pokedex? Because it's like...
It just short circuits it.
No!
Shuppet, the puppet Pokemon. Shuppet grows by feeding on dark emotions, such as vengefulness and envy in the hearts of people. It roams through cities in search of grudges that taint people.
I wonder what it was doing up here, then.
That's wrong,
Stop
sister.
licking the Pokedex, please. You're very sweet. You're very cute. I love it, but stop it. Stop. Stop that right now.
Asta like taps his shoulder to get Choppet to come and like float or sort of sit on her shoulder.
Why do all ghost types like licking things?
Could you do the
'Cause they're
same thing for
weird.
your Ghastly, please?
Well, it's just Ghastly specifically, but Ghastly is mostly tongue.
That's true. He's literally a face.
That and lick your tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh, if you didn't have arms or legs, how would you like? And you couldn't physically touch things. How would you interact with the world?
He has no lips. How would he get a kiss? Kiss. Very ugly. No kiss for him.
Incredible.
That's it. That's it.
Regardless, the peak of Mount Pyre is now in sight as you wander further up.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Oh,
let's
there he
take a
is.
look. There he be.
There he be.
There's my mans. As we've been walking,
Loading.
Edward
Sam.
Edward has been like kind of looking around the
Wow.
mountain to see if he can see any like bug type Pokemon, and has thus far been kind of disappointed that there hasn't been any. So he's just kind of walking along like, oh,
Yeah.
Can I
Unfortunately, there are not many bugs on mountains.
that's okay.
Yes?
do I add Choppet to my character sheet, or do I just make a note in my bio?
We would make a new character sheet for it, but for now, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just
I'll
make
just
a
make
note
a
in your bio, yeah, that'll do. Anyways, what are y'all doing?
We're gonna like, I'm gonna like wander up slowly,
Mhm.
kind of
Same
taking
here.
in my surroundings, looking for more Pokemon to scan.
As you wander up the road, you see two Pokemon standing back to back, floating midair and looking around.
Oh, it looks like a pretty picture.
Edward immediately scans them.
Loading, loading, loading.
It's not usually this slow. I think because the Ghastly licked it. I'm sure it's fine. Really, like don't concern yourself. Just
Gassy looked really offended.
no, baby, sweet child, don't. I don't mean like as in like you broke it. Like it's fine. Really, it's just it's never been licked before, and I'm not quite sure. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
These
He's
don't
then
look
fine
like any
again.
Pokemon I've seen.
LGM, the cerebral Pokemon. It uses its strong psychic power to squeeze its opponent's brain, causing unendurable headaches. If it stands near a TV, strange scenery will appear on the screen. The scenery is said to be from its home.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, did we all hear that? Be
That's
careful.
actually so cute.
It will squeeze your brain.
Could
Oh
someone
no,
move
it's going
Asta
to
up,
affect my
please?
head.
Yep.
Going to eat my brains.
It's not going to eat your brain. It's not going to eat your brain. I doubt it would be a very pleasing meal anyway.
It looks.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be a very light meal. Wait,
I've never met anyone who would willingly insult their own intelligence.
Captain Pip laughs.
quiet you.
The LGM seem to be guarding the road.
Do we walk up to them?
I suggest
Alrighty.
Paul
Asta.
proceeds to approach them. in a
No,
very
wait,
calm
wait.
manner.
What? All right.
Yep.
Is he okay?
I don't know. I don't know, and it's causing me pain. I was going to suggest perhaps, Asta, that you could go up and talk to them like you did with the Meditite before.
Aha!
Sure.
Much better thinking. Here you go.
I mean, technically, all of you can talk to the Pokemon.
No, I mean
This is
because
just-
Asta can convey senses.
I mean, technically, you all can by talking.
Oh.
Oh.
His is just emotions through thought rather than.
Yeah.
Ah.
Hulk
You
approaches
don't need
it.
to speak to a Pokemon to convey what you're feeling. You can just be like, I'm going to project my sadness. And they're immediately like, oh, dang, they're sad, without any words.
I see.
My dear Pokemon, we request passage through here.
Oh gosh.
You appear to be meeting me with silence.
Alana rolls her eyes.
I don't think they're listening to you.
Hawk
They
is
seem
then
to be
suddenly launched through the air back about a couple meters before.
Oh,
landing
boy.
on the grass.
Oh, there he goes.
Perhaps we should try a gentler approach.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been
That
thrown
wall looked
worse
hard.
than this.
I mean, there was quite a crunch when you hit the floor. Are you sure you're okay?
Oh, I've dealt with crunches and squishes and breakages.
I see.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm just
Goober
gonna-
floats over and just kind of licks Hawk's face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sam, what
Hmm.
level is the Shuppet?
10.
Okay, so can I use any of its moves?
Let's have a check in the old Dexaroodle. It has. Dum, bum, 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 bum. As soon as my Dex loads.
Should have Spite. I don't know about
Probably correct in that regard. It has Knockoff, Screech, Nightshade, and Spite.
Nightshade's a dark move, isn't it?
Ghost.
Is it
Ghost
Ghost? Are any of those dark moves? Sorry, I haven't got anything in front of me.
Knockoff is a dark move, yes.
So Asta's gonna walk up and use Mystic Senses on the Pokemon just to try and convey, can we pass at first?
Okay,
Basically,
yep.
he walks up and he's like, let me just roll initiative.
Okay, yep, give me intuition.
I
please.
know this game now. There we go.
Yeah, the LGM stare at Asta, kind of almost as if seeing into his soul. They make a kind of no noise.
Oh, that's just me.
It seems you're not having a lot of luck
Asta
with
just
this.
kind of smiles a bit. and laughs.
Edward says as he kind of like wanders up next to him. Did anything happen? Did they say anything? Hello?
They said no.
Oh. Maybe perhaps we should introduce ourselves first. I find it better to make friends before we try to demand anything of them.
I'm going to use Mystic Senses to essentially convey that we're friends and we're not just doing anything.
I'll let you keep your previous roll for that.
That's fine.
They think it over for a moment, but continue making the noises.
Well, it looks like if we want
They
to get
seem to
through,
be acting as guards here.
we're going to have to fight our way through.
I think so. Asta just puts his hands on his hips and is just like, please. He just waits for a second. He then calls Shuppet and Ghastly over.
Alright, well, this is going to be a fight, I suppose. Look, we're going to need to get through here. Meaning no offense. But are you going to let us pass, or do we need to fight? Fight it is.
Asta just rolls his
Josh
eyes
and Pete,
sighs.
is there anything you two want to do?
Well, if I can't go through them, I can definitely go around them.
Yep, that is perfectly fine.
Captain Pip. We'll go this way. And I will
Well, it
roll
just floats.
acrobatics to jump up to this. To jump up basically to where this area.
Yep, roll it.
Got it. Ten, 15.
Yep, off you go.
Ho! Ha! Ha ha!
Does Edward see this happen?
It's not just Edward who sees it, so did the Elgium.
Uh-oh.
They immediately fly off to the sides,
Oh gosh.
disgruntled by this sudden
Oh no, we've been caught.
interruption.
Well, that was a good distraction. And Asta just kind of walks through up the stairs.
Yeah, Edward kind of goes with him. Very unsure of what's happening right now.
The
Let's see.
Rayquaza from
Quasar.
before looks up from its coiled position before unfurling itself and slowly floating over. It looks down at the people who have approached it with a very ominous stare.
Edward tries to scan it again with the Pokedex to see if anything's changed.
Let me just click through my Rayquaza, the sky-high Pokemon. Rayquaza is said to have lived for hundreds of millions of years. Legends remain of how it put to rest the clash between Kyogre and Groudon.
Incredible. This is a legendary Pokemon we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, is it just me who's a little starstruck?
I have
I
seen
always-
them before.
What?
I always see stars anyway.
Just me then. Edward kind of stares up at the Rayquaza like he's seeing like his favorite celebrity for the first time. He's like, "This is amazing. This is really amazing. I mean, this is really amazing."
Goober, because he's not really afraid of anything, just floats up to the Rayquaza's face and just kind of makes a face at him.
Oh my god.
The Rayquaza is unfazed by this. However, it makes a low rumbling noise which causes the two Elgium to return to their posts.
God, look at him. I mean, this is really amazing. Is it just me who thinks this is really amazing?
You're very excitable.
Yes. Because I'm seeing
As is going to use like Mystic Sense to try and speak to the Rayquaza,
Yeah, that's fine.
like to basically kind of either to kind of ask him what happened, or is he okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Do I have to roll again?
Yes, please.
Okie dokie.
I've encountered legendaries before.
Oh,
I have encountered a Groudon that was near a
10.
no, it might have been a Rhydon that was covered in lava.
The Rayquaza turns around for a moment, floating over towards the small pedestals. It picks something up before returning and laying a small, what appears to be a purple. Actually, small was wrong. A large purple scale before Asta.
What
It
is
doesn't
that?
seem to really want to say much here, but it mostly conveys a level of confusion.
Edward's watching this with like star eyes. He's like, look, he's interacting with the Rayquaza.
Ow.
What's this purple scale? I just look at Edward and say that.
I don't know. I'd have to look at it properly. Would I be able to roll to find out what it is?
What would you like to roll?
I suppose Pokemon education.
Yep, that's fine. Go for it.
Shuffy very gingerly floats up behind Ghastly to look
That's
at
a
the Rayquaza.
14. Do I recognize the scale?
Judging by the scale itself, it's safe to assume this probably came from a Pokemon.
Okay.
What it came from, however, you have no idea. Whatever it is, though, it must be pretty big.
Did it frighten you? That's what I said to the Rayquaza.
The Rayquaza gives a small nod.
I can't recognize the scale, but I know for sure that this came from Pokemon. Could I have it, please?
The Rayquaza nods.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Gingerly take it like it's a child. Could I, scan it with my Pokédex to see if something would come up on there?
You can try.
Yeah, let's try it.
Oh, no, since that you can try.
No result.
Because it ends up like that.
Sharpit is literally hiding behind Ghastly, but that's pointless because it can see through.
Edward's just gonna try and study this as much as he can to see if he can try to figure out what he's looking at.
Was it a flying Pokemon? A dragon? That's what Asta said.
What did you get on your Pokemon? You got a 14. I think, considering you rolled so high, I think it's safe to assume, considering what the scale looks like and what it's made of, it's reasonable to assume it could have come from a dragon type.
A dragon. Okay.
I'm thinking perhaps maybe this could be a Rayquaza scale, but from Rayquaza when he was Gigantamaxed.
The Rayquaza shakes its head
No?
before leaning in close to show you its scales. They don't match.
A
Could
purple
there be a
dragon type.
separate one?
There's only one Rayquaza. Stop saying silly things.
You're so angry and small.
I just don't enjoy stupidity. All right.
Comes the LGM from behind.
Do you know what it is? That's what I'm gonna say to the LGM.
These LGM are fascinating, aren't they? Edward kind of gets briefly distracted by the very, well, essentially technology in Pokemon form, and it's like, God, imagine being so smart.
All psychic types are similar.
I feel like that's almost...
What?
That's completely wrong.
Oh.
But A for effort. A for effort. It goes back to the LGM. Oh, I would love to catch one of you. I thought as much. I understand. Goes back to the scale and it's like, alright. I need to focus. Everybody should... Would I be able to roll again to try and figure out what's going on?
What do you want to roll?
Let's look at what I can roll. Perhaps general education?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's an 11. Oh dear.
No, 11's decent.
Okay.
Glancing at the scale, you flip it over and examine it a little closer. It does seem to be a little bit battle damaged now that you really examine it closer. It's quite likely that the Rayquaza engaged in some form of combat with another Pokemon, taking this scale with it as a prize. Evidently, though, perhaps this larger Pokemon is what riled up Rayquaza and the other Pokemon.
I repeat this to the group and pocket the scale and then look at Rayquaza and like, would you be able to tell us at all what it was?
The Rayquaza thinks for a moment before stretching its arms out as wide as it can.
Big.
So it was big.
A big dragon type Pokemon. Was it another
It was.
legendary perhaps?
It stretches its arms out wide again.
Could you take us to it?
It shakes its head.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
I was nearly frightened for my life. Flying on a Rayquaza? Are you insane?
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Ah!
You hear loud yelling as Cole scampers up the stairs. Whew! Finally got to get out of all my duties. Who would have thought that having responsibilities would involve doing things? Ugh, crazy how nature did that.
He's very charming, isn't
Yes.
Anyway, I see you met the Rayquaza. Hey, buddy, how's it going? The Rayquaza nods down at Cole. Whew! So, any enlightenments on this mystery?
he? Is everyone so casual about meeting legendary Pokemon?
This ain't my first legendary, and me and Rayquaza already met in the past. He's cool.
Fantastic.
Everybody.
You've seen
So,
one, you've seen them all.
so I'm the
He's
only
not.
legendary virgin here. Fantastic.
I've never met one.
You said you saw... Alright. 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 Fine. Then we can be legendary virgins together. Alright, here's what we found out. There's this scale, and I take it out of my pocket, and I offer it to Cole.
It's purple.
Do you happen to... Yes, well done, Captain. You're
It's probably
so
from a
good.
dragon.
Yes, it's probably from a dragon type, a big dragon type. Do you recognize this coloration at all?
And it frightened Rayquaza.
And it frightened Rayquaza, which means it would probably frighten us, which means we probably shouldn't get involved, but we are.
Well, I can say with absolute certainty, with all my knowledge as the champion, and from the many adventures I've gone on, I have no idea what this is.
Fantastic.
You're very helpful.
What?
Thank you. I try my best.
Ugh.
There must be something that you recognize this from.
It's
Even
very
I don't
big,
recognize it.
and it's purple. I don't know. I don't know
Perhaps
everything.
It comes from an unknown land. Or
Is
maybe
there
it is
someone
an
we can
unknown
take it
mutation.
Is there someone we can take it to?
He shrugs. Probably. There's a bunch of professors and stuff. But, no, I'm thinking for now, maybe y'all should just take a little bit of a rest. It's been a long day. I'll get back to you.
Alright,
Oh,
fine.
don't keep secrets from me. You can tell me. Is it
What?
Is it a
No,
new, is it a
seriously.
new breed of Pokemon?
I don't know.
You can't just deny me a call to adventure like this, Cole.
I can. It's only a one-shot.
Ah, gosh darn it. Curse
Look.
our time constraints.
I'll get back to you some other time, but for now, y'all go home and rest up. Or, well, not home. Hotel,
You mean our
whatever.
hotel?
Trivago?
Yes.
I don't know.
Then I
Come on.
suppose there's nothing else we can do then.
For now, nah. Besides, I don't mean to say this mean, but y'all are still fledgling trainers, except for Hawk, who is not technically a trainer at all.
I mean, I wouldn't class.
You don't want to get mixed up in anything too big. Or maybe you do. That's exactly what I did.
Sounds fun. But
Before
I think I need to
everybody-
go and find a shrine.
Before everyone leaves, can Edward turn to the Rayquaza and be like, "I'm sorry, I know this is a bit strange, but could I take a picture with you, please?"
Yeah?
Not you, the Rayquaza.
Oh, my bad. The Rayquaza nods. Just kind of
Edward
coils up
takes
in the,
takes a couple of pictures on the Pokedex and then takes a selfie with the Rayquaza in the background, and then is like, "I will treasure this forever."
I love that, like, in the picture, Ghastly is photobombed behind Edward's head. so-
Yeah, yeah.
And Shuppet's, like, face is just in the bottom corner.
Larvesta's like on Edward's shoulder. There's a Ghastly like with his tongue hanging over Edward's head, except
about to lick
Edward
him.
didn't feel it. And then the Shuppet's in the background like, "Wahey!" And the Rayquaza sat there like, "I just want to go back to sleep." Honestly.
And Asta's, like, really confused just off camera, like, he's so weird and has way too much energy.
But
I think
Edward's
I need
just
a
like
shrine for a while.
beaming
I'm
over
gonna
his
meditate
phone.
for a
He's like,
while.
he looks at his phone, looks at the Rayquaza, and looks at his phone, looks at the Rayquaza, and is like, "I met a Rayquaza."
Fangirl panic!
Incredible! Ah! Sorry, we should leave. We should leave now. I don't want to, but we should.
The Rayquaza nods before coiling itself up and then springing itself into the air with a huge rush of wind passing
Jesus.
about you as it disappears into the sky.
It blows Ghastly, like, away, and he's like, "Whoa!" and then comes back.
God, that was so incredible. That was really amazing. I've got no
Asta's
other words
big
for
wavy
it.
hair goes like perfectly straight.
And then just, like, settles, like, frizzy and crazy like it was.
Yeah.
He looks even more like a hippie than he did before.
Edward's hair gets like thrown out of its ponytail, and he's like, puts it back up. It's fine. Then I suppose we should go back down the mountain then.
I'll race you. Ah!
I'm not racing anyone.
I don't really run.
Edward begins to make his way like back down the mountain, saying hello to the Elgium as a sign of like he's like respect because two scholarly individuals, blah blah blah, all that. Starts making his way back.
Asta kind of he follows down, but then and Shuppet follows like on his shoulder. Ghastly blows raspberries at the LGM as he goes past,
Oh my god.
and then floats off behind him.
Wandering back down Mount Pyre, you head back to the festival grounds. Things have now calmed down a bit from before.
No, they're never here.
Where'd my Shuppet go?
He will appear briefly.
He will appear when his
We're
sprite
wrapping
loads in.
up. We're wrapping up anyway.
That's
So,
fine.
Oh, really?
Just, that'll do. Heading back to the festival grounds, it seems that the police and rangers have brought things back under control. Everything is still a mess, simply put. But that doesn't seem to have doused the spirits of the people and Pokemon here. Well, this festival didn't exactly turn out how I expected it to go, but
It turned out more exciting than I could possibly imagine.
yeah,
It
that's
was
what I was gonna say, except
Certainly
less hockey.
something.
How about y'all just enjoy yourself for the rest of the day? And, if I get any results, I'll get back to you, yeah?
Alright.
I hope
Well-
you kids have fun. And meanwhile, I'm going to get Ritz crackers.
What?
Crackers, my dear friend.
Crap.
Aston just turns to Cole and is like, "What's wrong with him?"
It's a long story. He's one of a kind, that Hawk. One of a kind.
One of
That's
a kind
nice
is
way of
right.
saying simple.
Anyways,
I'm a man of simple pleasures.
I'd like to thank you all for your help today. Don't think I would have been able to pull this all off without you.
But we didn't really.
So-
Alright.
I humbly
That's fine.
beseech you, I'm no good with big words. Tess, can you just speak for me? He's trying to say thank you in a fancy way. Yeah, that.
Right.
Well, bye! We're gonna go eat ice cream. Cole scampers off with Tessa.
What?
And with that, you spend the rest of the day enjoying the festival to what capabilities you can. Your mind still thinks back to that of the giant Rayquaza that you saw and the mysterious purple scale you found. What could it all mean? What truly transpired at the festival? But for now, that's a mystery for another day.
Woo!
Hey.
Nice one, Sam.
Does that mean we're gonna be doing another one?
Can we do another one
Yes.
at some point?
Yes.
Can we do
That's-
another one?
Yes.
At some point, sure, but I make no promises or guarantees.
That's fine.
Incredible.
I just like to use my character again.
This was a lot of
I mean,
fun.
yes,
I really
I
enjoyed it.
I miss using Hawk. Hawk had
Yeah.
the kind of cool abilities that I really just remembered he had. Like he can set traps, and he also has that this one skill called "Let me help you with that."
I've got that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's got
Taz has
that.
got that too.
Oh yes, we both.
I
have
like
that
to know that does Hawk know he has these talents?
Hawk
Because his
old.
solution to
Remember
everything is
when
jumping.
it's either inconvenient or convenient, mostly inconvenient.
But yeah, like maybe at some point, maybe we could do something. No promises. It'd be nice to use him.
For now, though, we'll let the audience stew over what the mystical scale was that is now in. Does Cole have it now, or does Edward have it now?
Of what?
Edward
The
can have a Hawk.
scale.
Cole's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
That is in
okay.
Cole's possession. What could it be? Find out sometime.
First person to Google dragon type purple Pokemon, message me.
Absolutely. Sarah says, I loved this so much. I wasn't active in the chat literally because I was so hooked. Hey, that's cute.
Oh,
And
that's
then-
cute.
Strider says, we should definitely do another one. Yeah, seems like this was met with really good results. So perhaps Sam will continue this on at some point and someday, and we'll find out when.
Ooh,
But for
mystery.
now, we will have to say
Mystery.
goodbye. I'll be hanging around in the chat for a little bit while the stream dies down, saying goodbye to people. But for now, that should be everything. Thank you so
Oh,
much for
hey,
turning up,
Taz?
ladies and gentlemen. Yes?
Taz.
Yes.
No
you
problem.
Gonna
Had a good time.
tell everyone, like,
Oh,
are
not
you
me.
going to be streaming tomorrow, or are you going to be uploading a video? Have you got any updates for everybody?
What day is it tomorrow? Thursday? I should be
Thursday.
streaming tomorrow night. I'll be finishing off Fire Emblem tomorrow night. It's the last fight of the Blue Lion
my God.
route, which is really exciting. And but
Finally finished that game.
nearly. I've got one more fight against Edelgard and then I'll be done. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow night. Me and the boys usually always stream Mondays. We're back on our Final Fantasy bullshit, which is fantastic because I missed it so much. And I'll try to keep everybody updated with what may or may not be happening with this here tabletop. I know I really enjoyed all the characters. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do next. What a wacky bunch of people.
Strider, can I have a drawing of Goober, please? I love you.
Can I have a drawing of Lavesta chasing Goober, please? That would be incredible. Alright, in that case, I will be shutting down the stream now. Thank you everyone so much for turning up. Does everybody want to say goodbye?
Bye bye.
Thanks,
Later.
guys.
See you around.
Bye. See you later. See you
Bye.
later.
Is it?